All right, guys, day 14. Day 14, feeling good. This will be my last day of 2 weeks, but I've been working out for since January 1st, right? So that's when I kind of started it. I was kind of on and off with calorie deficit, but I've let's see, I was 216, and now I'm 204. So I lost about 12 pounds since January 1st. So I think that's pretty good. I'm just tightening up ever since I started doing these videos. I've been tightening up my tracking and my meals because I was doing good, and then I plateaued at 207 for a bit, and that was because I wasn't watching my calories very much, and I was working out 3 times a week, maybe four, mostly three probably. And I said, okay, I need to tighten up if I want to get to 175 by June, and here we are. So I started these videos, and I love these videos of people when they get to their destination of their body. But I think even more so, I love seeing the journey on the way there. So I wanted to show not just a before photo, but also just my whole journey of my changes that I hope to happen here. I'm just gonna trust the process and make sure I stick to that, and then hopefully those goals will happen. So yeah, that's why I did this. But anyways, let me get some legs today. I've already warmed up. I've done a quadricep warm up on my last set of goblet squats. And then you're gonna see here, I am tired of not being able to do curls and leg extensions because I don't have that machine. So I am improvising with what I got. Figure it out, man, right? So I've already done a little test leg curl and test leg extension with my end table that's supposed to go in my living room. And hey, it's doing okay. Gives me a little burn. All right, let's finish up last set of goblet squats. This is pretty easy. Just grab a pretty nice little dumbbell for you and just do some squats all the way down. Watching your same forms that we've done on squat and so forth. So bending at the hips, going straight down, and I'm trying to keep about shoulder width apart on my feet, and then coming back up, pushing through my quads and my butt, just everything. So glutes, quads, watching my lower back because this does put a little tension having the dumbbell up here instead of directly over my back, but I think I'm doing okay. Trying to stay straight up as much as I can. All right, let me not pause at the top and keep the tension. Okay, that's burning. Okay, that was my last set of goblet squats. Let me move to leg extension and leg curl. Let me grab my water real quick. Okay, so I got my cable. I needed something to kind of fix my knee when doing curls and doing leg extensions. So I'm gonna do something a little funky here, just because it's kind of a pain to take the strap on and off of my ankles. I'm gonna go quad and then hammy, and then I'll switch the legs to the other one, quad hammy, okay? Now you could do a number of different combinations. You could just do like all quad, just straight up, and then go to the other one, but I don't know, kind of playing with it here. All right, so let me grab it. Gotta pull it a little bit. There we go. Actually, that's okay. I kind of put some extra links in the chain. All right, so I'm gonna get that 90 degree on my knee, and I'm gonna be able to, just extend the leg, and that'll give me my quad. So kind of happy about this. So here we go. This is my first time doing this. I'm still playing with the weight. Yeah, I can go up. But 15's kind of birdie. All right, let me do that. So let me just turn around. And the strap isn't so tight that it won't turn, so there you go, it's kind of turning there. And then now my knee is fixed on here to where I can do a curl. This weight feels pretty good. So this is working pretty good. I mean, my knee's fixed in place, and I'm getting definitely some tension on my hammies right here. It's just a matter of playing with this weight. I can go another 10 pounds. I wish I had some 5s, but I don't. All right, that feels pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna switch. This feels awkward, like I've never done this before, so bear with me. Make sure I get the strap all the way on, because if you haven't seen it, like my video 3, I think, or 4, the strap totally came apart. I kicked the barbell. Everything was okay, but it's not what I want to do ideally. Getting a pretty good squeeze. I go slower. It's getting a pretty good burn. All right, I think that's good. Let me switch and just do this left side now. I need to lean forward, actually. All right, that feels all right. Okay, so let me chill and then I'll start. No, I was gonna just start here again. Let me go back to the other one. That makes a little bit more sense. I want it too tight. All right, so I'm just gonna keep going with these because that gave me a little rest on isolation while I was doing this one, and we'll kind of go through that. Yeah, I need to get some more weights. The only other plates I have are the 25s. I want to go up a little bit less than that, but it's all right, still getting it. A little burn. Once it starts burning, can you do a few more? Yep. All right, perfect. Yeah, guys, so sometimes with your home gyms, man, you gotta make something work. So when you know the anatomy of your body and you know angles that you need to get that exercise in, you could almost make anything work, really. And you got to do that at the gym, especially really crowded gyms, that if you're trying to do a certain body part, shoot, go find something. If your machines are taken and you're in a hurry, just to get something in, you know. And then we have our favorite machines, and those are probably more than likely someone else's favorite machine, right? So we got to make it work, but I like having this end table here. Oh, that was a burn on that, man. I don't think I broke a leg curls like that in a while. All right, so I'm just gonna switch, do those. I hope you liked me, my creativity, trying to improvise there. And then I'm gonna do some, what are they called? Dang it, I don't know why I always forget what exercises are called when I'm starting to film, because that doesn't really happen very often. But the hip thrusts, I'm gonna do that one. I'm not gonna record that. You don't need me to see. You don't need to see me doing hip thrusts. But real quick, Sam Sulek won his first competition being on stage. I love that guy. His videos are awesome. I think he inspires a lot of us. He's definitely was a big point of inspiring me to do these videos too. So hopefully you guys are making your videos and sharing with the world. But yeah, man, I was so excited following him for a while, and then seeing him get on stage and take the overall. That's pretty sweet. So I'll be looking forward to the Arnold, but I just wanted to do a quick shout out to him because that's freaking cool, man. That's really cool. And thanks for inspiring all of us and sharing your stories with us. Means a lot. All right, I'm going to finish up here and then we'll wrap up the day. Hey, just wrapping up day 14. Been a great couple weeks. Great Sunday today. Normally I would take off, but since I missed Wednesday's workout, I did legs today and did a couple things there. Just trying to use my imagination on some of those leg extension and leg curls, and so my legs will be sore tomorrow. I already know it. I can almost kind of already feel it. But cool day today. The kids, they wanted to have a fast food kind of day because we haven't had fast food pretty much all year. I think we had pizza once. We ordered pizza one time. But other than that, I've been really cooking. I've been cooking some pretty awesome dinners, to be honest with you. So we had burgers for lunch, but I didn't have any Whataburger, right? So that's what they wanted. I came home and cooked my own burger. Used lean beef and some cheese, a little bit, just some low-calorie bread. Well, it was regular bread, but it's 2 slices were like 160 calories, so that's not too bad. But that wound up being like a 500-calorie burger instead of probably like a Whataburger. Probably were around 800, 900 calories. And then pizza was for dinner because we were watching the SNL 50th anniversary, which is great. And that, didn't have a slice, didn't have a bite of pizza, and instead made a little kind of Chipotle bowl with chicken and rice and those types of things. But it's just been a really good couple weeks. Pretty happy with, feeling good about it. I'm not feeling miserable, being in calorie deficit. Yeah, I'm a little bit hungry, but I'm actually kind of embraced the hunger, and I want to be a little bit hungry. I like the idea of tracking my calories. It's keeping me on track. It's so easy to not track, and then, you go over pretty easily just by little snacks here and there. But tracking it has really helped out, and I think that's going to continue to get to my goal now. Since I was 204 on Thursday, I'm going to be hopefully 202 by Friday. I think that'll work out. I'll going to incorporate, it's going to be really cool, so I'm trying to get my walks in, or maybe get to the gym and get onto the treadmill. Something to get a little bit more aggressive on the cardio in that sense. But right now it's just a walk in the weights, and so I'm losing weight. I haven't had to incorporate hardcore cardio just yet. That'll probably come later down the road, I'm pretty sure. But super excited. Hey, I also recorded my second podcast, so go to Spotify. I'm up on Spotify right now. I think I'm waiting on approval from Apple Podcasts. And check out the Better You're Busy podcast, and I'll be on there. I just uploaded my second one, and I do a lot of talking about more stress management in those. I think my YouTube videos, I talk about stress, but it's more focused on the journey of losing my weight and losing 35 pounds. I think once I get to my goal, I'll probably start incorporating the stress management a little bit more like my podcast. But check that out as well, and hit subscribe and like. I'd really appreciate it on those, because that always helps out to get the word out about the podcast. So I'm only on Spotify right now. As I mentioned, the Better You're Busy podcast. You'll see me and my face on there, and I got 2 good podcasts on there. So hopefully I can get those updated weekly, kind of depending on travel, work for me, but
Want to try to get them up there weekly at least. And then, of course, later down the road, incorporate, having guests on, talking about stress and life balance, because those are things I like to talk about. And I think we're all super busy and we're all stressed out, and there are some really cool techniques that people use that they get to manage that stress a little bit. And that just helps overall life and happiness, I think. But that's my gift to the world, and I'll continue to work on that and try to get really good at it. And appreciate you watching. I really do. So that's day 14. You guys have a good one. We'll see you back tomorrow. See ya.